we have a healthy badger population, with badgers living from mountain to coast and everywhere in between. Badgers live in large underground tunnels known as setts, often in woodland. Like people, they live in family groups with children, parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, all living in the same area. Badgers are given lots of legal protection, but despite this, they can be victims of wildlife crime. It is against the law to kill or injure a badger, damage, disturb or block a badger sett. It is also illegal to put a dog down a badger sett. Crimes against badgers range from badger baiting, where dogs are made to fight with badgers, to the destruction of setts through the use of heavy forestry, agriculture or construction machinery. Badger baiting is one of the most cruel types of wildlife crime, but fortunately it doesn't happen very often. Badger baiters chase a badger from its sett using dogs. The dog or dogs are then forced to fight with the badger, while the baiters bet money to see which one wins the fight. Both the badger and dogs can be horribly injured, and the badger is usually killed. Like many other areas of wildlife crime, the criminals do not care about animal welfare, and this includes the dogs used in badger baiting. Despite their injuries, dogs are very often not taken to a vet, as most vets could tell that the dog had been involved in badger baiting and would call the police. Instead, they are usually given poor treatment at home, or sometimes no treatment at all. Badger setts can be damaged or destroyed by heavy machinery. Setts can be destroyed during road construction by bulldozers, by forestry machinery during timber harvesting, and by farm machinery during ploughing. Setts are big structures, like a giant rabbit burrow, but sometimes can be hard to see, for example in a dark forest where they might be destroyed by accident. To stop this from happening, forestry and building companies carry out a survey to check the land for badger setts and other important wildlife before they start work. This way, work can continue without bothering the badgers. Badgers have very strong front legs with long claws to help them dig in the soil. Sometimes these strong legs and claws can cause damage to farmers' fences, and their diggings in fields can cause farm machinery to topple over. Badgers may also be involved in the spread of disease to some farm animals. Despite sometimes coming into conflict with people, badgers remain fully protected by law and are an important part of our countryside. Can you list the ways in which people can commit crimes against badgers? Why do people commit these crimes? Badgers cannot be sold or eaten like poached animals, but are there other reasons? Badgers are not rare or endangered, so what does it matter if people commit crimes against them? If you came across a group of men who you suspected were badger baiting, would you approach them and tell them to stop?